In today's video, I want to give you guys a heads up on an awesome PlayStation 4 JRPG demo being available right now, that being Ys 9 Monstrum Nox, so very excited to check that out. The Dragon's Dogma director and Hideaki Itsuno is teasing his next new project. Could it be Dragon's Dogma 2? Some of you might press X to doubt on that one, but if you remember that Capcom stuff coming out, Dragon's Dogma 2 might very well be in development, and we know that's a game he wants to work on. We'll talk that, and also we have an update on one of 2020's sleeper hits that came out towards the end of the year, and that is Immortals Phoenix Rising. We'll talk that at the end of this video. First of all, Ys has been one of the most consistent JRPG franchises around, and Ys 8 was a fantastic game. Ys 9 is on the horizon. That'll be dropping in February on the PlayStation 4, and it will be coming to Switch and PC later in the summer. Probably the best bet, considering the PC version was an absolute train wreck. That being the PC version of Ys 8. Nevertheless, Ys 9 Monstrum Nox has a demo available for free right now over on the PlayStation Store. No pre-order necessary. You can just go on over and download the game for yourself. The detail of the demo notes: take a glimpse into the mysterious city of Balduk with this Ys 9 Monstrum Nox demo. Choose between one of two key locations to explore and experiment with the brand new gifts and monstrums before your full adventure begins. So go check that out. I know this is a game that a lot of you guys are really excited for. This does seem to be a little bit of a shift from what we've seen from Ys in the past. Not necessarily from a gameplay standpoint, although it will definitely have some gameplay alterations. What I'm really talking about and why this game excites me is the tonality shift. This does seem to be a little bit of a darker Ys experience. Not to say that there haven't been dark themes in Ys games in the past, but this one just seems to take it up a notch. At least that's the vibe I'm getting from it. We'll see how it's executed in the final product, but definitely excited to check this demo out. And remember, if you're on the PlayStation 5, baby, that's the beautiful thing about this now. PlayStation 4 games and demos work perfectly on the PlayStation 5. We are officially in a new era, an era we should have been in all along. But it's nice that even in this, generational cross-section period, that we aren't going to have to be leaping back and forth between consoles. So annoying last gen, playing like Dark Souls 2 on the PlayStation 3 when that came out. And then like Tales of Xillia 2 would come out on the PS3. It was just annoying. So excited that now, little bit easier as far as navigation is concerned. Really should be the standard in gaming across the board. But moving on from that, Dragon's Dogma director and Hideaki Itsuno teasing a little bit over on Twitter, noting, "Happy New Year. Did you play Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition? If you get new hardware, play it. Until then, practice with Virgil DLC. The new project under construction in parallel is on track. It's still a long way off, but stay tuned for the announcement." Now, putting on, mysterious tinfoil hat or whatever, if it's Dragon's Dogma 2, it does kind of line up with the thing that it's still a long way off, but an announcement should be coming. What I would expect is, I would expect a CG trailer drop of whatever he's working on. I think everybody and their mother wants Dragon's Dogma 2. Like, whenever I even talk about Dragon's Dogma, it seems like the comment section is flooded with people wanting Dragon's Dogma 2, and it seems like Capcom has been relatively on the ball in terms of giving the consumer what they want recently. I mean, you're talking about the revitalization of Mega Man, Monster Hunter. Even if Resident Evil 3 Remake wasn't amazing, RE2 Remake was fantastic, and I remember where Capcom was, 5-7 years ago, and what we have with Capcom, while they're not perfect, they're doing a lot better of a job in terms of actually dropping the games that people want. Now, obviously, I want an Okami 2, I want a Mega Man X9, I want a Mega Man Battle Network collection. There's a lot of things I still want from Capcom, but putting away my desires aside, one of the games that everybody wants from Capcom is seemingly Dragon's Dogma 2, and I think that would sell incredibly well, man. I don't know if it's going to be a cross-gen title at that stage of the game. I think if this game is a 2022 title, maybe you're looking at it being a PlayStation 5 exclusive, and you really want to avoid the shortcomings of Dragon's Dogma 1, because remember, that game came out on PlayStation 3, fantastic game, but it did suffer from some technical issues. I think we can all learn from the train wreck that was Cyberpunk. And maybe it's time for a lot of these games to assess, can we make it on previous generation of consoles? Yes, there's north of 100 million consoles that are out there, but it's not going to be beneficial to anyone if the games aren't up to par. Nevertheless, fingers crossed for Dragon's Dogma 2. Whatever the game does ultimately end up being, I'm sure it'll be of quality considering who is at the helm. Although, you could probably say that about Cyberpunk 2077 too, so we should probably lay that to bed as well. Nevertheless, hoping for the best out of that one. Lastly, do want to note one quick thing. Immortals Fenyx Rising was one of the sleeper hits of last year. Really went under the radar. It came out towards the end of the year. So much stuff was going on. Everybody was busy with the holidays. Everybody already had a bunch of games coming up. I mean, it was a few weeks before the holidays, but you guys get the idea. December games, unless it's a gargantuan of a release like a Cyberpunk or like a Smash, they typically don't do that well, and Immortals Fenyx Rising was received well by the people that played it, but I don't know how the sales numbers are, and the game, you know, typical Ubisoft MO, it went on sale very quickly, and you can get it for south of $30, or south of $40, pretty easily. I'm sure it'll be south of $30 not too long from now. Immortals Fenyx Rising will, however, get its first DLC called A New God on January 21st, according to a listing on the Nintendo eShop. The DLC is a part of a season pass. Kinda whack when DLC is coming out, what, a little over a month after the release of a game? I mean, come on. I get you guys want to do DLC, I get Ubisoft got to be making their money, you know, putting that double XP boost in Assassin's Creed as well, but can we space it out a little bit after the game comes out? I mean, they did discount the game relatively quickly. So I guess this is an instance where we do have to take the good with the bad. The game itself, pretty good. If you've already waited this long, however, probably should wait a little bit longer. Maybe they'll do a Game of the Year edition. Not, you can't call it a Game of the Year edition, a complete edition or whatever. Maybe Ubisoft will do that, or wait until the PlayStation Store has a sale and you can get both the game and the Season Pass relatively cheap. I mean, you know, if you didn't play it at launch, it's just going to get cheaper and cheaper, so I think you should just end up waiting. But just keep it on your radar. When you do see it at a discount, when you see it at a palatable price point, I would say give that a go. Have your expectations in line, but I do think if you go into it with zero expectations, you are going to be pleasantly surprised. And that's going to wrap up this video. Again, go ahead and check out that Ys 9 Monstrum Nox demo. I think that's something a lot of you guys are going to enjoy. Check it out if you never played Ys before. I think a lot of you guys put the visuals aside. You don't have to care about visuals in the majority of JRPGs. Go into it with the music in mind, the gameplay, and I think you are going to really dig what you see out of Ys 9. And the visuals, for what it is, I think they're pretty good, all things considered. Dragon's Dogma 2 is on the horizon? Who knows, but Hideaki Itsuno will probably be announcing his game, I would hope, this year, barring any unforeseen circumstances. And as far as Immortals Fenyx Rising goes, yes, it wasn't the heavy hitter that I'm sure Ubisoft hoped a new IP would be, but it was a sleeper hit, and I think it's a game you guys should have on your radar. DLC coming on January 21st. Wait for a sale, but definitely keep it on lock and do pick up the game and DLC when you can get it for, you know, south of $30. That's gonna wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.